Today, I just want to talk a little bit about careers in digital marketing, in case that's an area you're looking to get into and part of the reason why you may have taken this course. One area, obviously, you could get a marketing degree, even an MBA with a marketing concentration. It's not necessary though. That's not the only route you need to take. It's really possible to pivot within your career. Classes like this are a great start. Some good skills to learn and to drill deeper on if you really want to break into the digital marketing field are social media marketing. Get really skilled at that and how to put together campaigns. SEO, display advertising, Google Analytics, and paid search. Each of those areas. And what I hope this class helped to do was to really give you an overview of each of these different areas and point you in the direction of, hey, this maybe, paid search sounds really cool. I want to dig into that more. And, to help lead you down that path and give you some resources and insights on where you can go next on your journey to learn more. Some other ways you can attend conferences, follow industry blogs, look at sites like Moz, Ad Age, and, even reach out to people in the field you're most interested in. If you're in college, an internship is a great way to get your foot in the door. If not, there's still other ways. If you go through the training, like so for example, if you learn how to set up social media campaigns, you get pretty good at it. Maybe you could build a site on your own, promote that a little bit, get some practice in there. You could even get started by doing some freelance work. There's sites like Upwork and Fiverr that you could offer your services, if nothing else, to get some experience. And then in some instances, you could even find a lucrative side hustle like that as you work to get into the field. Just a little bit about my story. I've always been in advertising myself, but I've pivoted from print advertising. I had started my career after working for a startup for a while in marketing. I moved into a graphic design position for a newspaper for 9 years. I knew I wanted to get into digital after that. So I did some media sales, which is another way to really segue into it. But I did advertising sales for a media company and then moved into a specialist position, an SEO specialist at Merkle, and then moved into the strategy and analytics position now. And one thing I'll say about when I pivoted into the SEO position, I really wanted to get into that position, but it was the only option to really do that, since I didn't have much background knowledge other than studying and reading up on it, was that I took an entry-level job, even though I was midway through my career in a way, in my mid-30s when I joined and got into the SEO. So, sometimes to get into a field, if you're in a different one or even in a related field, you may find it necessary to take a small step back to really boost up your skills. And with it being such a growing, exciting field, even if you do that, there's going to be opportunities for you to grow more quick than you even probably realize. Speaking of ad agencies, ad agencies are a great place to launch a digital marketing career, even if you do similar to what I did and took a small step back before you took a few giant leaps forward. Other areas are in-house marketing departments. So what we mean by that are, big local companies in your area, or even some smaller ones. Even car dealers have in-house marketing teams a lot of times. And there's benefits and negatives to both. If you like the fast-paced life, that's a little more typical of the ad agencies. You're going to be working with so many different clients and going pretty quick. And in-house can be fast-paced too, but it tends to be a little more, you're focused on one company, so you get to really drill in. So that's something nice about working in-house. But you just have to, think about it, see what works best for you and your work style and personality, and in choosing those. And you can always go back and forth, obviously. One thing I wanted to touch on with marketing positions as well, there's the specialist positions that are very specialized in a certain area, and then there's also generalist positions. So when you think of specialist, a paid search specialist would just focus mainly on executing paid search campaigns. A social advertising specialist would focus on Facebook ads, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat, advertising on those platforms, and even doing social media maintenance. Some companies offer that as well as advertising. Even they have positions specifically focused on analytics and drilling into that. Some generalist positions to look into. There's advertising sales, which is a great way to break into it, because you really have to learn a lot of different areas. And this course kind of prepares you for especially something like that, or a strategy position where you're working in between the different channels to put together cohesive multi-channel marketing strategies and plans for clients. So that's where advertising sales, campaign management, strategy, those all kind of fall more under the jack of all trades generalist, where you really get to dip your toes into different areas of marketing. You have to have a good knowledge of all the different channels and how they work together. And I hope that this course helped point you in the direction for a generalist type position. And if you gravitate more towards a specialist area, to help you, hopefully identify an area that looked really appealing to you. So the digital marketing world is a great community, and there's a lot of free trainings out there by Google, even like the Facebook Blueprint training. You have what I showed earlier on the Google Analytics and Google paid search. The certificate programs they offer also come with training for those, which is a great way for anyone to learn more about those areas. But especially if you want to break in to one of those fields, those are all things to look into and dig into. A lot of that training you could find either for free or at a low cost. So that was our course, and a little synopsis here of careers in digital marketing. So hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and good luck in breaking into the digital marketing field.